outside of San Jose. I had a pretty good time checking out the city. In this video, I'll be heading to the Pacific Coast, which I haven't checked out yet in my time in Costa Rica. More specifically, the initial destination of the town of La Uvita, which I've heard really good things about, as well as the surrounding ecological activities to be done there. So that'll take me about 2 days and a third or so. But today I'll be heading to Parque Nacional Los Quetzales, which is a cloud forest. But first, to get there, which is that's about 70 kilometers to where I plan to bike to today, I will be climbing what's locally known as Cerro de la Muerte, which is the Hill of Death. This is because the road getting there is going to be brutally steep and windy and narrow. Should be a lot of fun. So if you've been following my journey, you might remember me talking about going on and off the Pan American Highway, which is the highway that in one form or another spans from Alaska all the way to the bottom of Argentina, where I'm planning to go on this trip. And a fun fact is that today we will be reaching the highest point on the Pan American Highway. So just staying on the road, we'll be going over 2,000 meters in elevation. And that's So yesterday I found a kind of house that had a dormitory on the map, and this is where it's supposed to be, but doesn't look very open. Looks like a lot of locked and no doorbell. Keep riding, I guess. So I'm bicycling down to this place called the Quetzal Restaurant and Lodge, which sounds like it could be pricey, but I have less than an hour of daylight, so if it's too expensive, I at least if I decide it's too expensive in that moment, then I gotta probably find a camp spot, and I won't have a long time to do it. So let's go see how much it is. So they were asking $49 for that little cabin, and I said the lowest I'll go is, or the highest rather I'll go is $25, and they accepted. Oops. Nice view. Pretty cozy. Pretty awesome. And there's free access to some trails tomorrow. So that'll save me a few bucks, or at least the effort required to accidentally miss the park entrance. Probably gonna do a little hike in the morning. For now, a hamburger. Day 2. Had a really nice hike this morning. I'll be making a separate video of exploring Parque Nacional Los Quetzales. Really enjoyed it. Good morning nature, and but it's made me really hungry. I did see on the map that there was a truck stop that had a good and cheap breakfast. I really hope it's going to be open because I'm really hungry, but it is Sunday, so never know. So yeah, let's get going. Here it is. Looks open. Pretty happy about this. Oh yeah. So that was absolutely delicious. I'm filled to the brim, ready to go. So I still have about 90 kilometers left, but I think it's going to be mostly downhill because we're headed to the coast. Specifically for today, the town and beach of Dominical. But before that, still gotta climb down these mountains. But there's still a bit more climbing to do. Downhill begins. Buenos dias. There have been a lot of cyclists on this segment of the Pan American. I think it's a popular cycling route because it's challenging and it's beautiful. A mess. Pretty incredible. So, as well as these cyclists, yesterday and today I've been noticing people hiking up the national park. And this morning I saw this little food stand and I went to maybe buy some food, but they said it was free because they're, I guess, giving it to the people hiking, doing this 8-day traditional hike at this time of the year to the top of these mountains. Caught a lucky break. Pretty nice day of riding. Having a blast cruising down these hills. Another reason why I like climbing. If I had to guess, I think that's San Isidro, the next town up. It was bound to happen. Why I stopped specifically this time is because my brakes, which were already needing to be looked at or something because they weren't gripping properly, almost had no grip because of the rain, so I'm gonna have to make some adjustments. Back on road. Successfully tinkered. So we're actually not gonna go to San Isidro, which is straight ahead, where I'll be taking a right here towards Dominical. But here's a little peak anyways. Didn't want to be rude to San Isidro. So I've been dragging my feet, literally. So even though I kind of tweaked my brakes and their improvement, when they're wet they still don't really do the job, especially with these steep downhills. So I've been dragging my one foot here, but even that at some points it gets a little hairy. So my plan was to get new brakes in Colombia because I heard that's the cheapest country for bicycle parts and stuff, but we'll see if I'm dumb enough to stick to that plan. Rain is not letting up. Thankfully, I've made a hostel selection. Nothing fancy, but it's only going to cost me 10 bucks. And I've got a nice fan here to maybe try to dry my stuff. Might be a futile attempt. Give it a shot anyways. And go for some food. Alright, so the final day. I'm not feeling amazing because I couldn't sleep last night. I was getting ravaged by mosquitoes inside my hostel, which is partly open. But things could be worse. Heading to Uvita, and I think I'm going to be enjoying riding along the Pacific coast. So I spotted something from the highway, caught my eye, along the coast. And I figured I could get there because in Costa Rica they have a law where all beaches are public and must have public access. So if you see it, you can get there. Playa Dominicalito. pretty cool. Some neat stuff. Some really interesting erosion patterns here. Don't think I've ever seen anything like this. Nice isolated beaches for sure. Down here in Uvita, where this segment of my bicycle tour ends. Tomorrow I plan on doing a ride of 125 kilometers or so to the town of Golfito. And then I'll be heading to the Panama border. So that'll be this next video. Well, actually, it'll be after the separate full-length video that I made of today going to see Dominical, the beaches, the waterfall, the journey there along the coast, as well as a bit more of Uvita and Parque Nacional de la Ballena. And if you'd like to know why it's called that, I explained that in the other video. So yeah, after that, I'll be then heading to the Panama border, which should also be interesting. So look out for those videos. And if you'd like to see, if you're new to the channel and if you'd like to see more videos of Costa Rica or Central America, or really anywhere in the Americas, you can check out my, you can search for whatever you're looking for on my YouTube channel. And if you'd like to see everywhere that I've been and everything that I've done on this bicycle tour from Canada to Argentina, you can check out my website, followthehumoftheearth.com, where there's an interactive map of all my spots and videos and written articles. And if you'd like to follow my continuing adventures, you can do so by subscribing to my YouTube channel by clicking on the red button below the video. And if you happen to notice that I do not have 1,000 followers yet, please subscribe to the channel. I need to reach that milestone before I can start getting paid for these videos. So I'd really appreciate it if you could click on the red button below the video. Thanks a bunch. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.